Hey guys, welcome back. It's the Tiger's Alibi. Let's get this started.
Bam.
I don't know nothing about no murder.
That means he knows everything.
So you know everything about every murder?
Yeah, me and Phoenix are like this.
I was tied up with business in December last year. Spent all of my time in the office. I got whales lined up to borrow cash from tender lender every single day. Yous wanna check my alibi? I just ask via letter. Ah, at last I found my pen. Very well then, Mr. Wright. Your cross-examination... What is it? Please, witness, if you could refrain from shouting like that. I know the kind of games that guy on the blue plays. That lowlife ain't no lawyer. He just punches away at stupid details till he wins. Lowlife? Me? Listen up, smarty. Every time you ask me something that doesn't relate to this case, I'm gonna bill you $50,000, and you's gonna borrow the cash from me. That's one loan contract I refuse to sign. Go. And don't think you ain't gonna hurt when you get tangled with the tiger.
I love a good spectator sport.
Just wait a minute. That's really not.
The witness is, how can I put it, a colory tiger that roaming the urban jungle.
They've done it. Oh.
Get on his bad side, and he'll bite off everyone's heads. Yours too.
Very well. I have no choice but to impose a penalty system here.
Oh, shit.
Jesus Christ. Yous better be listening. I said I got business to take care of. Big business. If I don't split now, I ain't gonna catch my bus. He takes the bus.
Yeah.
The court will now impose a penalty for any irrelevant pressing of a witness's testimony. We can't even fucking press him. Save.
Oh.
Keep in mind that as you begin your cross-examination, Mr. Wright.
Do you want me to save right now?
Yes.
How? Home?
2.
2.
Here we go. Yes, Your Honor. You can do it, Nick! I believe in you! Bell girls! Come on out of there already, will you, Maya? Bell girls!
Oh, God.
Cross-examination.
Alright.
I don't know nothing about no murder. Alright. Go next. I was tied up with business in December last year. Spent all of my time in the office. Alright.
When do we have the calendar? No, we have a calendar that proves that he met.
Yeah, can I see it at this point?
MC Hammer? MC Bomber? At, the restaurant.
You're... Oh!
But it doesn't say where. Technically, it just says meeting with the tiger.
No, it says December 3rd.
But it doesn't say
Oh, it doesn't
where.
matter. The point is, he's stating here that he was tied up with business and they never left the office in December. But we have a meeting with him and the guy. I got whales lined up to borrow cash from the tender lever every single day. Yous want to check my alibi, just ask via letter. Alright, so we can press him on this because it is relevant, right?
Yeah. Okay.
Hold it! Are you sure about that? We're talking about 1 month ago, you know. You see these teeth? That's how sharp my secretary is. Sharp? Is he talking about Viola Cavavarini?
She writes everything in my scheduler. December, mainly in the office. That's what it says, so that's where I was. That seems like a rather, sketchy schedule.
There he goes again. What the tiger did all December isn't the issue. What's important is what he was doing on the day of the Moida. So what now? Okay, we can press everything. We'll leave this for now.
Okay.
It's too dangerous to press things right now without knowing where it might end up. I'd better just focus on the gathering information.
Now then, Mr. Tiger, would you mind repeating the testimony from the beginning, please? My time ain't free, you hear? You's better remember that. If I miss that bus, someone's gonna pay.
So we can press everything, we just can't press harder till we know what we want to do.
I don't know nothing but no murder.
I don't buy that you haven't even heard about the incident that occurred at the Tribulations.
Heh, you's got a big mouth, right? You's trying to say I was in some mob hit? Is that what you trying to say? Where's your proof then?
Evidence, yes, well,
For an attorney to make an accusation in court, he must have evidence. That's From Loan Shark to Lawyer, a beginner's guide, yeah?
Oh, we should buy that book.
Yeah, really.
Ah, I see you're the studious type, Mr. Tigra. Very good.
All right.
Why don't you ask him to represent you sometimes, Wright?
Grr, what should I do? Leave it. It's too dangerous to press without knowing the game. Okay.
Now then, Mr. Tigra, let's keep going.
So we have 2 more statements to press. Done. Next. This one.
I got wheels lined up to borrow cash.
So, I take it you get a lot of customers at your black market loan office?
It's tough for the little guys these days. Small businesses are feeling the pinch. Bosses of companies like that wanna get in good with me. I'm their best friend. I see. That's very admirable of you, witness. Yeah, well, tender lender's motto is win through compromise, you know? Win through compromise? What is that supposed to mean? Compromise the customer to win. That's what it means. You's got it.
They should really stop telling people that.
With best friends like you, who needs enemies?
Here, let me spell it out for all yous y'all. You don't pay me back within 3 days, Spiky. I take what's due, and you stupid hair. Yous follow what I'm saying.
But I'm not the one of your customers. Gulp. All right, leave it. All right. One last statement, which is about Violetta.
Oh!
Huh?
Shit,
Oh,
I
Becky.
went through a wall.
Oh shit. Get real, Maya. How about you pay back the money then? Your allowance should cover it.
Hey, I'm no idiot, you know.
Well, I'm certainly not going to be the one to pay the $15,000 who thought the $50,000 was free money. Anyway, I need to get back to this guy without pressing his testimony too hard.
But his testimony is pretty solid as it is.
No, it's not. I admit nothing jumps out at, and yes, it did. But I've got to find an opening somewhere, or I need to make one. Hold it! By Violetta, you're talking about Miss Cadaverini family?
Yeah, you don't want to cross them or you's gonna wind up sleeping with the fishes. Once the Godfather finds out you's been dragging Violetta through the mud, he'll do you in.
I've just been threatened with murder in a court of law. Judge, please notice this. Sorry, I couldn't quite put it all together towards the end there.
He said that just like Viola, didn't he?
Oh, really? I didn't know that.
Oh, me neither.
I get the feeling this might be the right time to probe him.
Not be the right time.
Might not be, okay. Alright. Alright, so we're gonna press this, or I guess we'll press it until we can press harder, since it's, I don't think that presenting evidence is gonna work before we press harder.
That's a good call.
Press harder. Mr. Tigra!
What do yous want?
If you wouldn't mind going a bit more into detail.
Objection.
This is a dead end, Wright, and you know it. Remember the rules.
Objection! No! It's essential that we establish the witness's alibi accurately.
I agree.
The victim was killed on December 3rd. You were in the office that day too?
Maybe yous ain't listening. Of course I was. I never set foot outside. I had meetings all day with a bunch of cats wanting to do business with me. I ain't never seen that young kid before. I do believe the witness's last statement was important. Mr. Godot, if you could please.
Mr. Tigra, the court asks you to add that statement to your testimony.
Don't let an animal beat you. Be a man, Your Honor, and ask him yourself.
Sweaty, sweaty man like Phoenix Wright.
The day you was talking about I was in the office, I never saw the kid before.
Alright, so let's press that. You didn't know Mr. Glenn Elg? Really?
I don't mess with the guppies when there are bigger fish to fry. What do you say, boss? Who? Me? How's about I hit you with a fat $200,000?
You're bribing a judge.
Well, I was thinking about purchasing a nice car and...
He's seriously considering this?
Wow, the Tigra's really good salesman, huh?
Yeah, and if I want to sell this case, I need to copy him.
How about you hit him with a fat piece of evidence, boss?
I want Phoenix to be like, Judge, what if I give you $200,000?
Contempt of court!
I wish I was that easy. I wish it was that easy. Alright, so pressing it just goes to that point, so let's just contradict it now.
This point here?
Yeah, so let's give him the calendar now.
So
That
present
directly contradicts. I
this
guess.
one.
Wait a second. I guess we'll. Should we come back to contradict it? Now let's do it. Go.
You sure?
Yep.
Objection! Smooth.
Mr. Tigra, you claim that you didn't know Mr. Glenn Elg, but it appears that Mr. Elg knew you.
What?
Mr. Elg left this little note on his calendar. Meet with the tiger. Dated December 3rd.
December 3rd? That's the day that I went to the dentist. And the murder.
So, Mr. Tigra, I submit to you that you did indeed know one Mr. Glenn Elg. Because on the very day of that incident, you met with him! Wait. No, that's not Fresh Dance. Never mind.
Not bad. You's actually not bad.
Sorry.
I was just messing with yous to see how good you were.
That's called contempt of
Yeah, how
court.
about we don't do that?
Did you hear that, Leek? He said you were not bad. The second coolest guy in the room.
That's one compliment I can do without. Plus, he's lying through his teeth.
Witness, please remember that you're under oath. Lies will not be tolerated. You's calling me a liar. Is that what you doing?
So you're saying that you claim to have never seen that kid before. Is that the truth?
I said I'm dead serious. You's better believe that's the truth.
Then I'd say that gives me time to enjoy another cup of pure black magic. That is, while you testify for the court again, Mr. Tiger.
Oh yes, would you mind indulging the court witness?
He never actually met the victim. That's gotta be the lie right there.
It's time I nailed this guy. And then I'll
Nah.
cross-examine him.
Yeah.
All right, when we come back, it's the witness testimony, the victim Glenn Elg from The Tiger. Stay tuned. Video Games Awesome Live continues with Phoenix Wright. Trials and Tribulations is awesome.